AI agents are evolving, and I've been talking about them for a while. So, if you haven't seen a bunch of my previous videos about, I've gone on to progressively explain what an AI agent is, what an LLM is, how can you work with AI agents, what are RAG and Meta GPT like frameworks. A bunch of those should check out the playlist if you're new to AI agent conversation. But this video isn't about any of them. This is a video where I want to build something. I want to show you how powerful AI agents are, and if you stick around, you'll be able to see how quickly can you do your own research around something which you're trying to do. So if you're a startup, you can, find your customers or your partners or your competitors. If you have existing data, you can enrich them. And, they have a bunch of features coming like reports and exports and integration, and we'll talk about them. Prelude to some of this, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I talk about technology, AI, data science, bunch of my stuff, experience around software architecture, so building systems, AI systems. So stay tuned and hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. Like, put in a comment if there's anything specific you want to do. If you want to talk to me, just drop in a note and I'll give you a way to reach out. All right. So this is what we are going to touch upon, super agent. But before that, a little background. So I did a bunch of searches, and this is a great article, which is the most latest, and the space is very fast. What's the best and in AI agents? So a bunch of them: GPT-4, Project Astra, both of them are proprietary. Auto GPT, which I'm going to talk about pretty soon because that's very Pythonic and oriented. But the fourth on the list is Super Agent. I don't know if this list is ordered in the quality or anything, but I just picked it. And another reason is been around, talked about stuff like that. So I went in and looked at what Super Agent is. The best part, they give you $10 for free. So no problem to get started. So what is Super Agent? It can help you do AI powered web research. And can you do your own research? Sure, absolutely. You can go and Google and use LLMs to do that. But we'll quickly see how this helps. These are absolutely autonomous. So you can just type in what you want, submit and forget, and they'll give you the results. So you can find anything based on a certain criteria, which is a prospecting mode. Enrich mode is, you can give more information about something, reports, exports. And then they say that you can do things much faster. This is how life will be before. Like you search companies across Crunchbase and stuff like that, and then you can get AI companies in few minutes, 500 of them. Well, so this is the new way. A lot of business centric use cases, but I think the use cases can be broader. I haven't used it for this. So you can do lead generation, private equity research, patent tracking, competition analysis, aggregation, talent, and a bunch of stuff. And you can try that because it's free. The pricing is very interesting: $10 per 1 million ingested and $30 per 1 million outputted. It's very difficult to understand how that's getting calculated because it's going to do a lot of web search, and there's limited ways to control, but sure, that will be solved. So I'm going to go progressively in the UI from bottom to up because, well, that's the easiest way in this case. Team, pretty simple interface. You can add more people. You do users or utilization. I've already done 100 runs. Boy, a lot of tokens. I've already exhausted half the money, and I don't think I've gotten any results. So I've spent about $5-6, which is about 500 rupees. Apps are mostly coming in. You can add in your own data, like from Airtable, Google Sheets should be in the future, Salesforce, HubSpot. And finally, here are the tasks. So I actually submitted 2 tasks. The first one is this, which throws this weird error. So, guys, if you're watching this, please fix this. This was a very costly experiment, which I'm not getting any result on. It throws an application error, which is a client side error from a browser perspective. But I tried in a bunch of browsers and I get the same error. So, don't know what's running around. So yeah, wanted to show that, wanted to make sure we see that. Now I have to, do a little bit of this to get back to it. But the first agent was finding trading strategies, so could be good. The second agent, what I did was I asked it a bunch of stuff. And this was a very simple information, like I was trying to find weather information, so I thought I'll give it that. So the way it works is you ask it, you select a custom entity, you give it a name, obviously, you say what you want, you describe your entity. I did not do a good job there. What criteria you should have the prospect fits. And it basically does some output columns. So it will give you provider name, data type, coverage area, frequency, format, method, a lot of different parameters. And then I selected some of them, select the schedule to run once, and then saved it, and that's what it did. So I'm not going to run it again because it'll cost me. And this is pretty neat, actually, if you see about it. So what we have done is we have automated something, and that's the power, right? You have just spent like few dollars, but you have automated something which could have taken hours to consolidate, and you just have it out of the box. So it's able to look up all different, weather providers, the provider name, the service type. You can add in the service area and maybe country, and it'll do those filters. It has the data sources connection, so you can pick the one that you want. Has the access methods and all of that. The pricing model is there listed. So it's a pretty neat way to look at it. So that's the quality of the agent. Maybe we'll go back and exhaust the utilization. So I'm gonna add another task and do a prospect. Again, do custom, or let's say people, companies, company search, AI agent making companies. Simple stuff. Very, very simple. Companies that are looking at, you want to have their founder's email, their website, their GitHub profile, their LinkedIn profile, their Twitter profile, money raised, valuation, name of investors, legal name, absolutely categories, location, number of employees, news, industry, revenue, every damn thing pretty much. Let's run this. Your balance is low. Okay. So it cannot handle most of my requests. So let's reduce a bunch of them and see if it is able to figure out. We'll at least have a legal name present here. News will eliminate. I think it's still gonna say give me same amount. So yeah, I am too low on money, is what it's saying. So yeah, it needs I think at least $10 to function. Can I just even run it with a limited? No, it will not allow me to. I need to add more money. But essentially, that's pretty much the summary about it, right? So I don't think a rerun is required anyway. It essentially does the job for you. It takes out the grunt work out of research, and it focuses and connects to the right data sources for you to be able to consume it, right? So that's the power of AI agents. In the next video, I'm going to talk a little more deeper into how can you build something on your own using Python. So stay tuned for that video. That video could be longer, but you'll learn more. Stay tuned if you are more interested in AI agents, data science, LLMs. All right. Bye bye.